Hey guys, this is Coach Steven coming to you with a video number one. Video number one in a series of stuff for you guys on the soccer team at Mount St. Mary's. And what we're going to go over right now is really how to stretch, how to prepare yourself using our resistance bands. Prepare your body ready to roll, ready to rock. So here we go. Step through. First thing we want to do is find a place to get ourselves situated, whether it's a wall or whether it's I've got an old balance beam here at the gym, but first thing is you can find a wall, a chair, a desk, I don't really care what it is. You're going to take one foot, you're going to plant it against that wall. The other foot, with the band laying over the top of you, you're going to put it around your foot. Make sure you wrap it so it's wrapped around the sole of your foot. You're just going to grab the band about 6 or 8 inches away from your foot. You're going to lay back with your stationary foot vertical against the wall. I'm going to pull down on the bands, bring my knee towards my chest, press straight up, knee towards my chest, press straight up, knee towards my chest, press straight up. Go through this about 8 to 10, 12 times. The emphasis is on moving your knee towards your chest, not swinging your heel down. But knee towards your chest, press straight up, knee towards your chest, press straight up. Trying to get full extension. If it means you have to lower your leg down to where you can get full extension, great. But you're going to work your waist back to where the more extension you can get, the further back you go above your head. Alright, so that's stretch number one. That's your hamstring. Stretch number two is if the band's wrapped around your right foot like mine is, I'm going to grab both sides of the band with my left hand and bring my elbow out wide. So my elbow over here, my left arm, is perpendicular to my body. I've created a 90-degree angle between my lower leg and my upper leg. So this is 90 degrees right here. I'm just going to pull down with my left arm, stretching my glutes, stretching my hip out, getting it ready to be able to work out. After I've done that pull down a few times, now I'm going to press across my body, keeping my plant foot against the wall. I'm going to press across and come back. Press across, come back, press across. Notice my back is primarily flat on the ground. Maybe not absolutely, but primarily. Alright? So that's stretch 2. Now stretch 3 is going to be my quad. I'm going to roll over to my left, put the hand behind my back, and I'm going to pull up and stretch my quad. Okay? So I should have a flat back from my knee to my hip to my shoulders all the way through. It means pulling in my abs and stretching the front of my leg. Alright? Now we'll switch feet so you can see the other view and go from there. So once again, I plant my foot up against the wall, bands across my legs, I wrap across my foot, got the band wrapped over itself here on the sole of my shoe. Grab my band about 8 inches from my foot, bring my elbows down. Now I'm pressing my heel, pulling my knee towards my chest, pressing straight up. Knee toward my chest, press straight up. Knee toward my chest, press straight up. Keeping my foot, my stationary leg, vertical. As I get more relaxed, as I get my hamstring stretched back out, if I'm sitting all day, I can keep pulling further and further back. Okay? So that's stretch 1. Now I'm going to grab both sides with my opposite hand, pull out wide. My elbow is perpendicular, my upper arm is perpendicular to my shoulder. I've got 90 degrees between my lower leg and my upper leg. And I'm pulling down, stretching my hip, stretching my glutes. Now I'm going to press across, keeping my back as flat to the ground as possible. More important to get range of motion than it is whether you're using a heavy band or a light band. It's about the range of motion. And as I get stronger and more mobile, I can keep adding more resistance and still maintaining that long range of motion. Alright, so that's stretch 2. Now I grab my band. I'm going to pull it behind my back. I'm leaning to my side. And now I'm extending, keeping flat across my back from my knees to my hips to my shoulder blades. That means sucking in my abs, kind of tucking my shoulders forward a little bit, making sure I have a flat back from my shoulders to my hips to my knee. All right? So that's the main muscle groups of our legs. The next thing we're going to do, I'm going to go through kind of a key area for us as soccer players and as we're working on mobility and things, is really our calves and our Achilles. Okay? And so I'm going to grab the band, I'm going to pull it up to where I've got tension on it, but I've got 90 degrees again, or less. Okay? Not less than 90 degrees here, and I'm extending my toes, coming up, extending my toes, coming up, extending my toes. This inner calf muscle that's protecting your Achilles, it's oftentimes not stretched at all, and so that's why we want to do this with both legs. The second stretch with our calves, I've now got one band pulled up to the side of my leg, got the other side of the band pulled out wide, and I'm extending at an angle. Extending at an angle. Okay? So now I'm working on flexion and contraction. Flexion and contraction. Okay? If you got any questions, of course, call me, text me, email me, Facebook me, see me at practice, see me here at the gym, one of the two. Back to you with another video real soon.